Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anthony. Today we're going to be talking about Mented Cosmetics. I briefly talked about this brand in my black owned makeup brands haul that I did. I did want to go a little bit more in depth, show you guys how I apply the foundation, what it looks like on my skin, and how it lasts throughout the day. If you'd like to see me apply this product and my thoughts, as well as a few other Mented Cosmetics products, stay tuned. I'm really excited to do my makeup. I haven't done my makeup in like a week. So today, as you can see by the title of this video, we're going to be playing with Mented Cosmetics. Now, a little bit about the brand. Mented Cosmetics is a brand created by two black women who saw a gap in the beauty industry when it came to nude lipsticks for women of color, and particularly dark-skinned women of color. So I believe they started their brand by creating lipsticks first, and as they've grown, they've expanded, thus now having, I believe, foundations. They have brow pencils, lipsticks, of course, lip liners, blushes. And so I definitely wanted to support and try these products out for myself, and I saw really good reviews online. So I did grab 2 foundation sticks. I also have 2 brow pencils, a lipstick of course, and a lip gloss. Now, I have worn these products before, so this is not a first impressions by any means. For the foundations, I have L10 and T10. So T10 is a little bit darker, L10 is lighter. L10 is actually the lightest shade that they have. So if you're lighter than my skin tone, you may not be able to find a foundation stick to match your base shade, but by all means, use some contour shades, you know what I mean? Get creative with it. My face is already prepped just with moisturizer. I use the Clinique, which if you've used before is pretty much like a water gel type of moisturizer, which I like for my face. My face is combo skinned, oily in the center, okay? So I like to take L10 on the center of my face, and then I'm gonna take T10 since it is deeper, and I'm gonna use that over here. I don't necessarily use a primer under this foundation. I find that I don't need one, or I don't prefer one. It's such a natural foundation that, I don't know, like I fear having too much underneath. I've been wearing this without a primer because, as you'll see in a minute, this foundation is very moisturizing and very dewy. So I just don't want to wear anything too heavy underneath. I do prefer this with a brush. I have used a traditional sponge. I used the Morphe sponge with this before, and I find that it absorbs pretty much the entire product. So if you want any real coverage, you're gonna want to use a brush. So that's just one quick layer. I am gonna go in with a little bit more just because I don't know if you saw, especially on this side down here, going crazy. My skin is just acting up. So I am gonna definitely take some more L10 right here. We'll take just a little bit of T10 and go back on this side because I feel like I got a little bit more of the bronzer on this side. It gives pretty good coverage, you know what I mean? It's definitely not full coverage. It is more like a light medium, depending on your skincare needs and what your concerns are. So this is with, let's say, 2 light layers of foundation on. I really like the coverage of this. I find that it is just so natural. It's not the fullest coverage. You can still see, you know, like little marks, or like I have a beauty mark on this side that you can still see through the foundation. But I find that if you're looking for something that just kind of perfects your complexion, right? Or you just want something light to wear throughout the day, to have as a base for other makeup, I find that this is really nice. It's pretty moisturizing, and you can see that by the glow that it gives. But it's a healthy glow, you know what I mean? At least initially. I don't look crazy, I don't look too oily or dewy. And of course, if you set this with a powder, you would be good to go, which I am going to do today. I'm going to set it with the powder. We're going to do a wear test so you guys can kind of see how it wears throughout the day on combo skin. By the way, the foundation sticks are $30. I forgot to mention. So it's not too bad, kind of mid-range. Now, I want to show you guys the brow pencils that I got. I got 2 brow pencils from Mented Cosmetics. I have a light brown and a deep brown. These are $12.50 each if I'm not mistaken. I find them to be, you know, your typical fine brow pencil. Very fine tip. Kind of like what we're used to if you're used to the Anastasias, or, you know, I know NYX is a popular one. This is that. I do like the formula particularly. I find that it's very easy to use, meaning that it's not too slippery. It has a little bit of a grip to it, so that way I can really just go in on my brow, as you guys are seeing as I'm talking. I do like to go in with the light brown first and just kind of trace where I want my brow to go. And I like the undertone of these brow pencils as well. They just match so nicely, like both of them. And then let's go in with the deep brown. And it does have a spoolie on the other side, which is a must. It truly is a must, because if you can't just flip and do that, that's a problem. Nobody wants to have a separate spoolie. Just hitting the ends of my brow with the darker pencil. Very quick, very easy. If you have Mented cosmetic products, I feel like these products are so good for like a quick out the door face. You know, this is for your working mom or dad who doesn't want to spend a lot of time doing their makeup, you know what I mean? Or like if you got kids running around, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. So that's just a quick brow. Now you can really see the foundation up close. Now the other two things that I did get from this brand are the Peach Please lipstick, okay? So, oh, focus. There we go. So that's a very pretty, kind of like a deeper peach. And to be honest, if you're around my skin tone or if your lips are around the same color as my lips, this is a very nice lipstick to kind of just throw on. And you can see on my lips, it's almost the same color as my lips. It is a little bit more peachy, of course. It does add a little something, but for like an everyday, I could throw this on without a mirror, to be honest, and just be good to go. So I really do love this lipstick. It's supposed to be a matte formula, but it does it's a very comfortable matte formula, and it does have a slight sheen. It almost looks like a traditional lipstick formula versus being a actual matte formula. So consider that. I wouldn't consider this a long wearing lipstick, but it's not meant to be, but I still love it regardless. Again, you can throw this in your bag, apply it as you need to, and it'll be super easy because they make colors that are nudes for women of color. So everybody will have a nude. Boom. Highly recommend these. And also, I almost forgot to mention, I love the matte black packaging that they have on their items. I think it is just so cute. Matte black packaging to me always just screams like pro beauty, pro line type of vibes. So I really like the matte black. Now the last thing I got is a Mented Cosmetics lip gloss. So this is in Pink About Me. I'll put a little bit on just to kind of show you, but over this lip it doesn't really, you know, it's just gonna add a little bit of a shine. It's not like a sticky formula, which is nice. Nobody really likes those sticky formulas that gets all stringy when you open and close your mouth or you're talking, blah blah blah. So I do like the formula. I would love to put something like this, like a pink lip gloss and a darker lined type of nude lip, you know, like a more dramatic nude lip where it's like an ombre. Anyway, mixing up all my words. So yeah, so that's pretty much the base, okay? So again, just to recap real quick, because I went through this pretty fast. Foundation sticks, $30, okay? If you're oily skin, this may not be your favorite. Just because, again, you can see how glowy I am. I haven't powdered or anything, okay? So this is just with the foundation stick on my face. Leaves you with a good amount of a glow. And so again, if you're oily, this is probably not gonna last on you a long time. I myself, because I'm combo skin, I would not be using this if I wanted my makeup to last and be flawless for hours and hours and hours. But for an everyday, especially, you know, like while we're in quarantine and, you know, summer beach looks or whatever the case may be, I totally would use this. As you saw, it took me like 5 minutes to do this face, and I would walk out just like this, and I would just let my glow take over the day. You know what I'm saying? It kind of has a blurring effect, if you ask me, because I definitely have pores. My skin is not the worst, but it's not the best, and it probably is just because it is so moisturizing that it kind of just plumps up your face, makes it look very hydrated. I'm literally sweating. It's 90 something degrees today. If you're dry skin, you'll probably love this, like, to the max. But again, I just love the glow. I love the finish. I love how quick it blends. It's not too expensive. You know, I really like it. And it matches me so nicely. Do you see that match? Don't mind that razor cut. But that match is flawless. So I appreciate that. The brow pencils I love as well. Again, these are not too expensive. They're $12.50. They have amazing undertones, and they do have, I don't know if they have anything lighter than light brown, but they might. But I'm not too sure. But regardless, if you know, most people have brown eyebrows of some sort. So I do like them. I like the formula, and it will last the whole day. I haven't had any issues with my brow fading while I've worn this throughout the day, so I think that that's pretty good. The lipsticks, like I mentioned, it says it markets as
oh my god.
It markets as a matte formula, but again, I would really say it's more of a traditional lipstick, not matte, not shiny, but it is a very comfortable lipstick because again, it's very moisturizing. And like I mentioned, I have Peach Please, which is an amazing shade if you're around my skin tone, which again, I wear L10 in the foundation stick. But if you are deeper, they of course have deeper nudes, which are absolutely beautiful that you could wear as well. And again, these, I just feel like these you can throw in your bag, you can have with you all the time. If I don't really want to have to think about what lip color I'm gonna wear, boom. I think the lip gloss is your regular lip gloss. I don't necessarily feel like there's anything out of this world about it, but I do like it. It's not like a super sticky or tacky formula, which is important. When I put it on over the lipstick, it doesn't do that thing where it like picks up the lipstick underneath, which some lipsticks I find do, will like separate the lipstick underneath. Lip gloss. Some lip glosses will separate the lipstick underneath, so I like that. They do have multiple shades as well. They have a really nice orangey looking one that I think would be really cool. So yeah, I think that again, if you're just in the market for like a really quick, very basic lip gloss, these would be amazing as well. The lipstick is $16. The lip gloss is $15, I believe, or $14.50. So, and I will have everything linked down below. So again, just so you guys can kind of see on my face what this is. I have tried this on its own. I don't necessarily like the color on its own because I find it's the slightest bit too pale, or like it makes my lips look a little gray by itself. But if I had like a dark lip liner and I put that in the middle, it would be gorgeous. So I do like these. And again, if you're on the market for a lip gloss, why not try that? I am gonna go ahead and finish my face, just put a little powder, blush, bronzer, and I will be right back so we can start our word test. Alright guys, so real quick, I just wanted to come back and show you guys the full face. All I did was put a little bit of blush, bronzer. The blush does have a little bit of a sheen, a little bit, but not a lot, as you can see. So all the glow is pretty much coming from the foundation for the most part. I did powder my face. I figured I might as well just do that because it's realistic. So this is what my face looks like with the products. I do still have lipstick on even though it doesn't look like it. So yeah, so I'm gonna just go on about my day, do something with my hair, eat some food, finish Insecure finally. I'll be back in a couple hours to check in with you guys. Okay, now we could get this Uber Eats because I'm hungry. Alright guys, so I am back. It's been a good couple hours. It is 9:50. Now, I know I forgot to tell you guys what time it was when I left because I'm a fool like that, but it was around like 3 o'clock or so, so give or take about 7 hours of wear. Let's say 6.5 for good measure. It still looks pretty good if you ask me. I feel like you can see a little bit of the shine more on my cheek area here, which is naturally where I get oily. But other than that, it still looks pretty nice. I would say the coverage hasn't faded off too much. You can see on this side though, that for sure the coverage has disappeared a little bit. I move my mouth a lot when I'm talking. I did eat, so this whole area is probably gonna look a little crazy. But overall on my cheeks, like right here, you can still see some of the bronzer and the blush. My forehead looks pretty good. It still looks really nice. And if it does fade, it fades pretty gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Not too bad. I've been worse. This is something that I would wear and I would recommend for people who are looking for something very natural, very quick to wear, something that is easy to use if you're somebody that doesn't use a lot of foundation in general. And for people who are like dry, normal combo, you would enjoy this foundation just from the glow that you get from it. If you're oily, I can't really speak on it. I'm not extremely oily, but because of the glow that you get off jump from applying this foundation, I feel like it may just not be the most ideal for oily skin types. But everybody else, I don't see why not. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to give it a try. The lipstick, like I said, faded off already. I did eat, so that's expected. I'm not really mad at it. I could apply it again if I wanted to. Still love the lipstick. And the brow pencil, you guys can see the brows. They still look pretty good. Nothing crazy, nothing's fading. I feel like the brow pencils are pretty long wearing, to be honest. So yeah, guys, overall, I'm really happy with my purchases. This has actually been the foundation I've been using a lot for really natural skin days. So I do recommend it. If you did not know, this is a Black-owned beauty brand as well. So for sure, again, I would check these out, guys. If you've tried Mented Cosmetics, feel free to let me know down below. Tell me your thoughts on the products that you've used. Give me some suggestions on other products from Mented Cosmetics that maybe I didn't try in this video that you think I should try. As always, guys, I love when you engage with me. If you go out and purchase Mented Cosmetics, feel free to let me know what you think of it. I love to hear everybody's opinions, especially if you have different skin types than mine. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you guys the next time.